All right, welcome to part 2 of today's feature release. So this afternoon, you're going to see some new features added into your tool. So the next time you log in, if it's later tonight or tomorrow, make sure to hit Control-R. That will then refresh your screen and bring up any updates that have been added into the tool. So what you see on my screen here, I'm going to show you 2 new features. The first feature what I'm going to cover is our ability now to be able to upload files or attach external document links to multiple places on your job page. And then secondly, we're going to show you the updated roster view within each job page so that you can view who is on your crew on any given day. So first and foremost, let's go over the document uploading and file attachment. We can do this and perform this activity in a number of places on this page. So to review this page real quick, this is our job page dedicated to the Comerica Park job. So every job within Rivet has its own dedicated centralized page. With each page then has its own project team or its crew that has access to this page, and only the project team has access to this page. All right, so with that said, it's broken up in a number of sections. We've got our job details section that includes high-level information, a description of the job, its status, the start and end date, and then other information as well. There's permission levels set based on who's viewing this, but right now we're looking at a staff level user. We've got field notes, either our job files where we're going to be able to attach jobs, or we're going to attach documents and links, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. We've got our integrated GPS and map. We've got a task list, and we've got a roster. And central to it all, we've got a communication job feed. So in each of these locations, so in the job details and the field notes, we can attach documents. In job files, we can attach documents and links. In the job feed for communication, we could attach links and documents. And then also in tasks, we can attach links and attach documents. So let's start in the job details. If I hit edit, we go to field notes, let's create a field note. Let's say we've got specific parking instructions for everybody. We're going to call this parking instructions, park in gate H, see the attached file for directions. Cool. Every one of our attachments is represented by a little paperclip icon. If I click on this paperclip, you can choose between a file, which I can upload, or I can attach an external link, which would link me to a specific URL or page. Perhaps it's a document that's associated with your Dropbox or SharePoint or Google Drive or some file storage system that you're currently using today. But for this purpose, right now, I'm going to upload a file. I'm going to select File. I'm going to find my parking or sitemap. I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to hit Save. Sitemap has now been attached to this field note. So if I save my note, the notes have been added to the job. I'm going to save my job. And now in the field notes section of my job details, you'll see parking instructions. And within that, we've got the file attached to it so that we've got directions to gate H. Job files. This is a place where you can upload documents and attach links in the exact same way I just showed you. That gets added into this section right here. In the job feed, where you can communicate to everyone on your project team, you can attach documents. So let's attach a link. So this link name is going to be COVID check-in, and we're going to type in a URL, rivet.work. So rivet.work /COVID check-in, hit save. So now your workers can have a URL link that's attached to their job page that will bring them to that COVID form that they fill out, that they haven't been, within 10 feet of somebody with COVID, or they haven't been exposed or don't have it themselves. So that's just one example of a document upload here. And then also in your job tasks. So if I add a task, let's say it's install 2x4 fixtures in offices in wing C. We're going to attach a install guide, select file, install guide, hit save. Now an install guide has been attached to this specific task. I hit save. Your workers now have a task to install the 2x4 fixtures in the offices in wing C, and then there's an attachment for the install guide for them here, all within the job page. All right, so that's uploading of documents, that's attaching links. that could bring you to a different URL or a cloud/file storing program that you're currently using today. The next feature that we added is we've updated our roster view. So I think right now or up till today, this may have said workforce, but today it says roster. And what you'll be able to do is view who is on the job on any particular day. So you'll see today, Tuesday, March 23rd, I've got 3 workers. I've got Susie as my foreman, Henry's the project manager. If I view all time, it'll show me anybody who's been on this job at any given time up until today or up until the date that they've been scheduled. So if I scroll over the next day, I can see who's associated with that day. I think next week I made changes. So you'll see Monday the 29th, I've got Mike and Johnny. But then on Tuesday, it looks like Rosie gets transferred over to work on this job as well. But the purpose of this is that on any given day, a foreman, when they log in, they can see who's on their job throughout the week. They can click on a segment here. So we saw that Rosie was branded the job. You can click on Rosie. The foreman can then click to either SMS or call Rosie and then give them their instructions for the day. You know, check in, make sure your modules are completed, make sure your drug screening is up to date, things of that nature. So those, and then lastly, right here as a staff level user, someone who can schedule workers or build out job schedules, they've got this option to click on view job schedule, and that will take them back to their scheduling page where they can see the job, everyone in that job, and each person's schedule, where they can then make changes. So for instance, I've got Mike Rivet working Monday through Friday. Let's make it so he's only working Monday and then Wednesday through Friday. Now, if I go back to Comerica Park, on the 23rd, Mike's no longer there. So as a scheduler, you can make those changes, and as a foreman, when you log in, those changes are already made for you. Alrighty, so that's about it. If you got any questions, let me know. Love to get your feedback, hear your thoughts about this, and how we can continue to improve upon building out Rivet for you. So have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.